The fog yet to go away, so we're left with overcast skies here at AT&T Park. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Leading off the
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Number 4.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway from San Francisco. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Third pitch of the game, and we're already missing pitches. Wow. If I'm a pitcher right now, I'm a little frustrated. If I'm a hitter, feeling pretty good. This could be an offensive game today.
In there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Nobody out. Runner on first. Now a fastball here. Not close. And it's 1-1 now.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the first thing I do when I look at AT&T Park, Matt, as I scan the field, I look out there in right center. You look at triples alley. You hit a ball in the gap, it's going to roll. So the defense has to honor that. But if you look around, the ball doesn't carry real well, even though the dimensions look short in right field and looks inviting in left. It's a tough park to try to hit home runs. So I'm thinking line drives and gaps in this park.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here comes the 1-0. Runners off for second. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Nope.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
First baseman number 10, Julieski Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Julieski Gurriel, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
And no offer that time from Pence, as it evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Joe Panik. Into the windup and the pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Span going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Joe Panik. Joe Baseball. This guy's a gym rat. He catches the ball, turns the pivot, but he doesn't make mistakes for you. It seems like he's always in the game, making the right decisions.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman, Buster Posey.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Little soft liner right there, dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch, and that misses. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Into the cove, but foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Nick Hundley. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Two men are on with two men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Lance McCullers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
McCullers.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. On the ground to the left side. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. There is Crawford. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Madison Bumgarner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panik.
Ready for another chance? Joe Panik. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Ready on 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Number 1.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Parker. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Span is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. In the air out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Lance McCullers. And that misses for ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Pitch on the way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Here's George Springer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parker has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Striding into the box, Jarrett Parker.
Leading
0
off
for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Stepping into the box, Madison Bumgarner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swing and a miss got him reaching, but no chance to recover. Bumgarner is on at first after the strikeout, and not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Joe Penn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast to him for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Foul back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left from his knees. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Ooh, what a play. What a diving stop, and he throws to second base. I know it's a fielder's choice, but that's a beautiful play. He didn't have any other shot to get anybody, but that was a nice effort.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 and a double steal try here, and that swung on and fouled straight back. in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way to third. Throw to the plate. And Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. 1 down. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. One and two, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Reddick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sandoval ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Astros on top, 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop,
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And the walk.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
2 out with the man at first. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarrett Parker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-1.
Full count, 3-2.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Evan Gattis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Evan Gattis. Now pitching for the Giants.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Span is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed. He's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Alex Bregman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Ready on 1 and 2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Ready with the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be safe. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the stretch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Astros 3 and the Giants 0. Justin Verlander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Verlander.
In now, Nick Hundley.
Leading off
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he got him swinging. Nick Hundley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Brandon Belt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Ball 3 the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Oh, and a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back in San Francisco following this. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
First baseman number 10, Julieski Gurriel.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 16.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off to throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscle that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Cameron Maybin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Verlander, number 9, Cameron Maybin.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Astros 5 and the Giants nothing. Dallas Keuchel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Here's Joe Panik. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the Astros have some. A high fastball is in there.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Altuve trying to get there, and a rather easy first out.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and Span is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, 1-1. One home now to Crawford. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Keuchel pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for San Francisco. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's George Springer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Center fielder, number 4, George
Johnny Cueto enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Johnny Cueto.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
27, Jose Altuve.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just squirts that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The catcher, number 16.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, too high, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 6-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Madison Bumgarner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero stations. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.